I think the expression is, the whatnot has hit the fan. I've got a complaint from a neighbour regarding stuff that is growing in this side, i.e. my bit, overhanging their bit. So, well, I thought I'd better go and take a look. So let's have a look and see the nature of the problem. The two following clips I've taken to actually send to the agent to show them the nature of the problem. So we'll have a look at those first. Right, well, if you look at the extent of the problem from this side, it's pretty bad. But if you take on board what it looks like from the other side, it's serious. So I've got on to the agent and I've told them that I've had a complaint from the neighbour, and I've shown them the nature of the complaint. And unfortunately the maintenance of the garden does actually fall in my jurisdiction. But I did actually say that this tree did not get like this while I'm here. It's been allowed to get out of hand via previous tenants, and nobody's done anything about it. I want the job done, so what I've said is I'm prepared to pay half if they will foot the bill for the other half, and they've agreed. So I've got somebody coming round, like now, any minute, to look at the nature of the problem and give me a quote for dealing with it. Because this bit of the dealing with the garden has been put off because it is too much for me. I can't be doing with that. We're dealing with a tree basically, and it's prickly. You know, it's a pyracantha at the end of the day. Now I'm happy to deal with the bamboo and the wisteria. I'm quite happy to deal with that. There's no prickles involved, and I can get at that, and Hannah will help me. So we can do that. But that's been putting me off, dealing with the bottom of the garden. So I'm getting somebody in to deal with it. Have done with it once and for all, get it down to the height of the fence, and I will manage it from now on. I hate to think how much it's going to cost, but at the end of the day, if I had the right tools, it's half a day's work. But you do have to bear in mind whoever does the work's got to clear up the mess, and they will have to clear up the mess from the other side of the fence, because you can't get into this property down that narrow alleyway. So I'll see the guy, I'll go and knock on the door, Rob, who left me the note, chat to him about what's going on, and I'm sure he'll be over the moon to have somebody in his side of the property clearing away all the stuff, because there's easy access to the other side of the fence. So, wonderful, more expense. And this is not a 10 quid job. This will probably run into hundreds, but I have to get the job done. So, more expense. Still, it'll be a one-off. Once it's done, I can maintain it. This is where I'm going with the garden, getting it to the point where it's just maintenance. Look, I'm going to go and show you that. On the green column that covers up the horrible washing line, another red admiral. Now that's 3 that have been in the garden today at the same time. So we're starting to get butterflies. So far not that many different types, but nonetheless they're arriving. As I said, there were 3 red admirals in the garden at one point today at the same time, so that's 3 different ones obviously. Anyway, so this problem's got to be dealt with, and I can't. If you look there, if you look at that bit there, that's over there. It's not even in this property. It's all overhanging next door, and these new growths that I was worried about it going to flower are actually new growths on the bamboo, and they will get taken down as and when. Look, see, if you look, there's two red admirals in the same shot. Mind you, one's head on. I doubt if you can see that very well, but there's two there together. So they are getting about. They're getting about. Love it. We need lots of butterflies in the garden, and that's why we've done, you know, all of this, bees and butterflies. That's the idea. Anyway, I've got somebody going to knock at the door any minute with any luck. See you next time.